What if the last train you boarded wasn't taking you home? Kevin worked late every night. One rainy evening, he reached the station just before midnight. The platform was empty. No passengers. No staff. Suddenly, an old train arrived without making a sound. The doors opened by themselves. Inside, there was only one seat. A small note on it read, "Kevin, we've been waiting for you." He looked around, but no one was there. His heart raced. Against his better judgment, he stepped inside. The doors closed instantly. As the train moved, Kevin looked outside. But instead of buildings, he saw scenes from his own childhood. His first bicycle, his school, his late father waving at him. Kevin whispered, "Where is this train taking me?" A voice echoed through the empty coach. "Not where you want to go, but where you need to go." Kevin walked through the empty train, but there wasn't a single passenger, only silence. The lights suddenly flickered. Then, another memory appeared outside the window. He saw the day he argued with his father, the last conversation they ever had. Kevin lowered his head. "I wish I could change that day," he whispered. The mysterious voice replied, "Every choice has a destination, and every regret has a price." A door at the end of the train slowly opened. Behind it was an old conductor dressed in black. He smiled and handed Kevin an old ticket. On it were the words, "One stop remains." Kevin looked up nervously. "What happens at the last stop?" The conductor smiled, but didn't answer. The train suddenly began to slow down. Kevin looked out of the window, and what he saw made his heart stop. The train finally stopped. A loud silence filled the carriage. Kevin stood up slowly and walked toward the final door. His hands were shaking. The conductor was still behind him, smiling calmly. "Is this the end?" Kevin asked. The conductor nodded. Yes. The last stop. The doors opened, but what Kevin saw outside confused him. It was not a station. It was his own life. He saw himself as a child, then as a teenager, then as the man he is today. All moments at once. The voice echoed again. "This train does not move through space. It moves through your life." Kevin stepped forward slowly. Suddenly, everything went dark. When he opened his eyes, he was back at the train station. Same platform, same clock, but something was different. The old train was gone. Only one thing was left behind. A single ticket on the ground. It said, "You still have time to change your next destination." Kevin stood there silently. For the first time in his life, he realized something powerful. Not every journey is physical. Some journeys are inside you. If you had a chance to go back and relive one moment of your life, would you change it or accept it and move forward? Comment your answer.